So in the previous video I've explained you the whole poem, the My Mother at 66, written by Kamla Das. So in this video I'm going to discuss with you some main topics related to this poem. So let's start with the first topic, that is about the poet. So Kamla Das is also known her one-time pen name Madhavi Kutti, was an Indian English poet and literature. Besides being a leading Malayalam author from Kerala, India, her popularity in Kerala is based chiefly on her short stories and autobiography, while her literature in English, written under the name Kamla Das, is noted for the poems and explicit autobiography. And she was also a widely read columnist and wrote on diverse topics including women's issue, child care, politics, among others. So her main topic, her matter is basically related to her personality: beautiful, sensitive, bold and tormented. In external factors do not reflect in her writing. Her writing bring out her true inner feelings. Okay, so whatever she writes is related to her experience, her feelings which are inside her. And she also wrote on very diverse topics like women's issue, child care, politics, etc. Let's now discuss our second topic, that is theme, the central idea of the lesson, and analysis of My Mother at 66. So let's start with the theme. My Mother at 66 captures the fear of the narrator of losing her mother due to declining health and loss of energy which accompanies one's age. So the first theme of this poem is the fear of losing our loved ones. So in this whole poem, the poet shows that how much she is in pain because of the thought of losing her mother, because she is getting old day by day. So here she captures the fear of narrator. This poem captures the fear of narrator of losing her mother due to declining health and loss of energy which accompanies old age. The poet accepts this reality and is disturbed by her mother's need for her on one hand and her own duties and responsibilities on the other hand. This helplessness is brought out in this poem. The emotions experienced by the poet are essentially universal, they are essentially natural. Her fear of losing a loved one is the theme the reader can identify with. This poem is in the form of a narrative of 14 lines written in a single sentence. So there is no full stop. It is a 14 line single sentence poem, and this is called Enjambment, spelling Enjambment. This poem is written in a single sentence punctuated by commas. This highlights the stream of consciousness effects here. One thought leads to another. So in this poem, the one thought leads to the another thought, like fear of losing her. Then she ignored that feeling and looks outside the window, and then she saw youth, energy and life outside the window. Then again at the time of security check at the airport, she had the fear of losing her mother and compared her with late winter's moon, and she felt like crying. She felt pain in her heart, but again she hid her pain, her tears, and she smiled in front of her mother, and bid a farewell to her. So there is lot of thoughts changing in the thoughts leading to the another. So पहली जो हमारी थीम थी वो थी अपने loved ones को खोना. तो जब हमारे जो लव्ड वंस को खोने की जब हमारे अंदर फीलिंग आती है तो हम हमेशा डिस्टर्ब हो जाते हैं. तो इस पोएम में भी बिल्कुल सेम चीज़ थी. एक तरफ शी इज़ गिल्टी कि वो अपनी मदर की सारी के साथ नहीं रह सकती, वो अपनी मदर को इतनी एजेड उसमें छोड़ कर जा रही है, एंड एट द अदर साइड शी हैज़ सो मेनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़, ड्यूटीज़ जिसको निभाने के लिए उसको जाना ही जाना पड़ेगा. सो दीज हेयर बेसिकली द separation between mother and a daughter has been shown. What is the relation between both of them? Okay, so the second theme of this poem is theme of advancing age and fear of loss and separation associated with it. तो जैसे जैसे एज बढ़ती जाती है वैसे वैसी जो फियर है, जो डर है एक किसी को खोने का, वो भी बढ़ता जाता है. सो द पोएटेस अंडरगोज द मिक्स ऑफ इमोशंस when she sees her mother aging, and she feels pain of separation at the thought of losing her. She thought she must be feeling guilty of not being able to stay with her mother in her old age. She also wishes for the lost beauty and youth of her mother. The poem is written in a single sentence which indicates a single thread of thoughts, that is loss of beauty and charm and approaching death and decay. So it is one of the same thing. Loss of beauty and charm is same as death and decay. Okay, so now let's discuss about the title, My Mother at 66. So the title is apt. It is suitable as the poem is about the narrator's realization that time has flown by and old age has crept up on her mother. So ये जो पोएम है बेसिकली वो रियलाइजेशन पर है, पोएट की रियलाइजेशन पे कि कैसे जो टाइम है वो सारा बीत गया और उसकी मदर एजेड हो गई. तो दिस जो टाइटल है वो बिल्कुल सूटेबल है फॉर द पोएम. द पोएम रिवॉल्व्स अराउंड द थीम ऑफ एडवांसिंग एज, द फियर एसोसिएटेड विद इट एंड लॉस एंड सेपरेशन. ओके, सो now what is the message that has been given in this poem? So the message is aging is a natural process and it will affect each one of us. जो aging है, जो एज बढ़ना है वो बहुत ही नेचुरल प्रोसेस है और ये सब लोग एक्सपीरियंस करेंगे, सबको इफ़ेक्ट करेगा. ये ब्यूटी को भी इफ़ेक्ट करेगा, चार्म को भी इफ़ेक्ट करेगा, आपकी फिजिकल स्ट्रेंथ को भी इफ़ेक्ट करेगा और सिचुएशंस को भी इफ़ेक्ट करेगा. दस द कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी, जो डिफ़िकल्टी है ऑफ लाइफ इज़ दैट चिल्ड्रन आर perturbed by the condition of their parents and wish to be with them. However, they have to leave their parents behind and move on with their commitments. So जो चिल्ड्रन होते हैं वो हमेशा अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ रहना चाहते हैं, हमेशा अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ विश करते हैं कि वो रहें. बट जो ये लाइफ है, दिस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी ऑफ लाइफ, वी हैव मेनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ एंड ड्यूटी इन आवर लाइफ. सो उसको पूरा करने के लिए वी हैव टू लीव बिहाइंड एवरीथिंग, इवन आवर पेरेंट्स, एंड मूव ऑन इन आवर लाइफ टू fulfill those commitments, to fulfill those duties and responsibilities. So the question arises how to strike a balance between looking after the aging parent and attending to our duties and responsibilities. So a big question arises here कि कैसे हम अपने पेरेंट्स की जो एजिंग पेरेंट्स हैं हमारे, उनको लुक आफ्टर करें और कैसे अपनी सारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ और अपनी ड्यूटीज़ निभाएं एट द सेम टाइम ऑफ पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, कैसे इसको बैलेंस किया जाए. ओके, सो द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज़ पोएटिक डिवाइसेस. सो इन दिस इमेजरी used in this poem is suggestive of both death and youth. The image of young trees and merry children are the contrast to the mother. As I have told you in the previous video also कि जो मदर की जो पूरा लुक है, जो फेस है, वो कॉन्ट्रास्ट किया गया है यंग ट्रीज एंड मेरी चिल्ड्रन के साथ. मेरी मीन्स हैप्पी चिल्ड्रन के साथ. and the poetic device used are simile. Simile, just for example, face ashen like a corpse, when she compares her mother face with a dead body. And another example is as late as winter's moon, when she compared pale her mother's wan pale face with the late winter's moon. So that is a simile here. Okay, so there is repetition of words, like in the last line, smile and smile and smile. Okay, there is personification. Personification is trees sprinting. personification क्या होता है? personification वो चीज़ होती है, कोई लिविंग चीज़, सॉरी कोई नॉन लिविंग चीज़, कोई ऐसा काम करना जो लिविंग लोग करते हैं, ठीक है, कोई नॉन लिविंग बॉडी कुछ ऐसा काम करे जो लिविंग पर्सन ही कर सकते हैं, लाइक स्प्रिंटिंग ट्रीज. सो ट्रीज कैन नॉट रन, so that is why this is a personification. Metaphor, children spilling. Okay, so children spilling is a metaphor. Okay, so what is the meaning of spilling? To move out in great number. Okay, so again I'm telling you, imagery is also being used here. Merry children spilling out of their homes, youthful of life, contrast to the morbid atmosphere inside the car, the old mother weak, frail and inactive. So what is imagery? जब दो चीज़ें बिल्कुल opposite चीज़ें एक दूसरे से compare हों. In one side there is youth and the other side there is a symbol of death here. Okay, then I think we come to the end of this video and end of all the topics, discussion of all the topics. So I want you to go through this video, and if you have any doubt you can ask. Thank you.